What's up, guys? Blade Master here, going to be bringing you a blade balance battle that is not part of any tournament or anything. It's going to be a very interesting battle because I'm going to try and showcase to you guys Carthage in a more detailed view. This is right after or the same day when when Heir has posted that video trashing Carthage, and I have to completely disagree. There is quite a learning curve when it comes to Carthage and blade balance because and this is definitely a frustration for people, it's one of those growing pains when you want to get into blade balance. I think Carthage is unlike most other factions because in every other faction you focus on the mid-tier units. You focus on the sword followers. For Boya, you focus on the Evocadi, which is basically mid-tier. For Rome, and you focus on for Macedon, you focus on the pikes. In blade balance, at least, you focus on the pikes, or you focus on the thorax swordsman and then get trashed. Carthage is a bit different. In Carthage, you need to mold your army, unlike most other factions. In Carthage, you need to mold your army around the elite tiers, in my opinion. But this gives Carthage a huge amount of depth, I think, in blade balance. I'm going to showcase to you guys four different options that you can bring, or four different army compositions that you can bring with Carthage, and this one is going to be based on elite cavalry. I'm fighting up against Rome, and this is going to be a very standard, very powerful Roman build. Not the most standard, but definitely close to it. There's only so wrong you can go with the Roman army. My opponent Biz 43, or Byzantine, I don't know, Biz 43, has brought a very standard Roman army. Three Hastati, he's brought some legionary cohort, a total of four of them, and five one, two, three, four, and five legionary cohort and two praetorians. He's also brought a total of three leves and four Saki equites. These are the heavy cavalry of Rome. Actually, have very good stats, and legatus general. I, on the other hand, have decided to test this build out. I've brought a total of three late Libyan hoplites, three mercenary Celtic warriors, and three mercenary Balearic slingers. But they aren't going to be the mainstay of my army, as you can clearly see. You can see from the start of the game, I've been focusing on his cavalry, because that is one thing that I want to do in against this Roman army, is to kill off their cavalry. I brought a total of three mercenary Scutari cavalry, one Carthaginian cavalry, two mercenary Numidian noble cavalry, and two mercenary Campanian cavalry. Now, my game plan in this game is to literally kill off the enemy cavalry. I don't have to worry about the enemy skirmishers. I just need to kill off the enemy cavalry, and then hopefully my cavalry can take care of the infantry and my slingers can take care of the infantry. Now he's pulling up with his Hastadi. I bait out a javelin volley with my late Libyans. They take some damage. I'm pulling in with my mercenary Balearics, killing off like 11 of his Saki equities, killing more of them there. And now I'm going to come in with a mercenary Campanian cavalry and a mercenary Celtic warrior, and then devastate this Hastadi on the charge. Meanwhile, I'm pulling back my Balearic slingers, who got like 2 or 3 kills on enemy Roman infantry, getting a huge number of kills on that Saki equities, so really making my life easier. Pulling back my mercenary companion, they've taken 1 casualty, and meanwhile the Hastati is trying to catch my companion, and my Celtic warriors are busy chasing them and killing them off very easily, I think. Not really. Meanwhile, he charges in with his Saki equities there against a braced late Libyan hoplite. I'm giving chase with my Carthaginian, getting some kills on his Saki equities, pulling away with my mercenary Numidian noble cavalry, and then killing off one of his levies, or at least charging in to kill off one of his levies. So the Numidian nobles, huge change to them. They have 15 ammo, but I've turned off fired will because I need all the ammo that I can get in late game. I'm going to be prepared to sacrifice a huge chunk of my army just so that I have the perfect conditions for my elite cavalry to shine. Charging in with mercenary companion cavalry against an unbraced legionary cohort before immediately pulling back. This strategy, I think, can only really work if if the rules allow pull through. Honestly, without that, it's going to be way too hard for you to win this game, win with this sort of army, I think. Sake Equites got a few kills on my, on my Balearic Slingers and my late Libyans. I'm pulling back with my companion Cav. This companion took like 2 casualties. I haven't gotten a single kill with my Numidian nobles. I baited out his Sake Equites to charge in, then followed up with Scutari Cavalry, killing off the Sake Equites. Scutari Cavalry are excellent anti-cavalry tools. They have a Javelin Volley with them, and that Javelin Volley can kill off like 6 or 7, cavalry on the charge. Sake Equites was threatening my Balearic Slingers, and that would have been a great move if he just followed up. But anyways, I was bringing a late Libyan Hoplite, and now I just just charge into his Legionary cohort with my companions. Still, his Eagle cohort behind are getting some kills on my companions. So definitely not the most cost-effective Roman army, but definitely it's still an army to be feared. Sake Equites getting slaughtered by my Balearic Slingers, using my mercenary Celtic warriors to just hold off as much of the Roman onslaught as possible. And I'm not really microing with my Scutari cavalry here. Should be microing a lot better, but his Sake Equites are dying, and microing with this army is just it's tough. It's a lot of fun, but it's tough. The companion cavalry now getting caught by the Sake Equites, but I've begun to sort of surround him, and I'm moving around with one of my Balearic Slingers this way, because now I have all the maneuverability to my advantage, are in my favor. The Sake Equites chasing after the the mercenary companion, and here his legate is coming. This is actually an excellent move, because I again was not sure what to do. I have to either sacrifice my general's bodyguard, which I most likely will do, but I'm going to wait it out until his legates get as far away from his reinforcements before committing my general and bodyguard, which I do so now. My companion, I'm just going to let them tank out this battle against the Sake Equites. They will win that battle, but they'll take a lot of unnecessary casualties in that, which is why I'm sending my Carthaginian Cav to help support. His Praetorians are chasing after my Balearic Slingers, so I send a Scutari cavalry to chase after them blindly. I thought that these were just legionary cohorts, so maybe a rear charge could do some significant damage, but not really. My Scutari cavalry hit them, but they're just going to turn around and absolutely slaughter them. Meanwhile, my general's bodyguard has caught his legatus. I'm coming in with with Carthaginian, heavy cavalry or medium cavalry, melee cavalry though, and I'm going to be able to pull back my general's bodyguard now that I have another unit that's surrounding them. So I'm going to sacrifice my Carthaginian cav just so that my general can survive. Here, keeping a mercenary Scutari cavalry for a bit too long. Also, he does a great move here, baiting out with his levies for a companion cav charge, and then following up with legionary cohort. I wasn't able to charge there. Trying to close in on my mercenary Scutari cavalry, but the big thing is my slingers are still alive. My companion cav are pretty well damaged. I haven't really done much, only 35 kills. Probably some hit point damage, hopefully. This one's done decent. But the Numidian noble cavalry have not lost a single man basically. And this one's got 167 kills, and they have 15 volleys of ammunition that will be put to great use in this game. Now, going to charge with my mercenary Numidians against depleted Hastati. Shouldn't be firing in here. Some friendly fire, lose one man basically through friendly fire, and that Hastati is isolated, destroyed. The legatus general got slaughtered by my Balearic Slingers. They got a single XP chevron from that. Rear charged, I think, his Eagle cohort, so my Celtic warriors did get a lot of kills there. And now I'm just going to keep pulling away and keep trying to surround him, as you can see from the massive screen here. He's got a lot of units in the center. I have a lot of units surrounding him, and I have all the maneuverability on my side. I just need to be patient and then surround him and do like a kind of nomadic step tactic of surrounding the Romans, pelting them with javelins, and then getting in some sneaky charges as well. The Numidian nobles just barely baited that javelin volley. Going to pull back away with them, and then coming in with a companion cav against. Wow, this is going to be a really nice screenshot. Oh wow, companion cav, mercenary companion cav against the. I think these are these are just a regular legionary cohort. Boom, a lot of the levies get caught in that too. The Numidian nobles didn't really lose anyone from that levies volley, and the legionary cohort definitely take a lot of damage from the charge. I'm forced to pull back because again he's using his legates very smartly. He's going to use them to try and chase away my companion cav, and the companion cav are very slow. So his heavy command unit will be able to catch them. So that's why I'm sending in a late Libyan Hoplite to just eat up some charges and sacrifice them for the greater good, for my companion's good, basically. Charging in with companion, pull through his flattened legionary cohort, and then charge in with levies. Charge into levies. The levies almost got a single XP chevron. That was an excellent choice to bring these guys. He was anticipating a fear rush and brought javelin units, which in turn did really well against a bunch of low missile block chance cavalry. The general is dead, but of course these are Roman troops that we're talking about. Excellent morale in the game. I pulled back with that companion cav. They've lost quite a few men, gotten only a single XP chevron, but this Numidian noble again, just chilling, just taking my time, being patient. I sense a hole here with this levies. I try to bring in my general's bodyguard, but at this point he would just be able to close into my general, so I decided to just pull back there, head to the safety of my Balearic slingers, and meanwhile he's pulling back his legionary cohort, trying to reform. And I think that's one of those dilemmas, that when you don't have a cavalry unit, do you give chase to a slinger and get more and more isolated from your army, or do you try and consolidate? But when you try and consolidate, you get rear shot and rear charge, just like this. The Median Noble Cavalry pummeling the rear of the legionary cohort and immediately pulling away. And then I'm going to maybe follow it up with a companion cav charge, I don't really know. Here, my Numidian nobles starting to fire their javelins. But these are excellent shields that the Roman troops have. They have, I think, one of the best missile block chance shields, probably like 55%, something like that. And anyways, they're just going to get completely hammered by Numidian nobles in melee and on the charge. They are medium missile cavalry, but that doesn't really matter at the end of the day when, in end game. When mass doesn't really matter all that much when you have excellent melee stats in your favor. The legate is giving chase to my companion cav, so I'm showering javelins with my Numidian nobles, killing off a lot of them. I should pull back the companion, but again suffering from some poor use of micro. Numidian nobles get a second charge on this legionary cohort, and you can see how badly they've gotten destroyed. That's also because all cavalry's weight has been improved. So in late game, even a medium cavalry unit can just destroy any very heavy infantry unit just through the charge. Depleted HP unit is definitely going to fall to repeated charges at the very least. Here, poor micro, Leve is getting good kills on my companion cav, should be doing a lot better with them. Here with this companion cav, I'm just going to charge into legionary cohort, who've actually done pretty decently. The companion cav should get, you can see they've gotten so many kills, like 20 odd kills on legionary cohort right off the charge, and then that 10 bonus versus infantry is going to come into play. But I'm going to pull through them and then try and hit his general. This is almost exploitative, I have to admit. That was a poor move on my half, I have to admit. Because like his legionary cohort did get up after that. But yeah, and honestly, I didn't really even need to do that. It was literally in the heat of the moment that I was like, okay, shit, there's the general. I should try and kill off the general. But the general was already dead a long time ago. Numidian nobles destroying this levies, and then they'll be quick enough to pull away from the Praetorians. They're still fresh, of course. They haven't really done anything in this battle so far. Well, this one, about to get a double XP chevron. Can't really say that they haven't done anything. Dropping some flaming shot on 27 unit legionary cohort, and they're done. I have this Balearic slinger here that has 105 men, and these two Balearic slingers are just going to slaughter this Praetorians. I lost a lot of men to that Praetorian, a lot of Numidian nobles to that Praetorian, but the Balearic slingers are going to exact revenge, and they're going to exact revenge from far away, those cowards. Oh wow, fucking legionary, the Praetorians look so nice, but they probably look even better dead. Yeah, they just have so much health that they won't let me witness them getting crushed by slingshots. Here, going to come in for a final charge with my companion, most likely. They lose like one man off the charge, but do get that double XP chevron against legionary cohort. Yeah, you can see so many kills off the charge, because these are all depleted units that we're talking about. Depleted HP, depleted morale. Only one legionary cohort with 155 and two basically full strength, three full strength Roman infantry units. But I still have ammo on my Balearic slingers. I still have plenty of ammo on my Numidian nobles. You guys don't realize 15 ammo on a unit like this is so handy in late game. Getting rear shots with 41 missile damage javelins, and the kills really do rack up. And that's honestly not even the best of their qualities. Their best quality is the fact that they are so, you know, what is it called? I forget. Multifaceted. There we go. They have so many strengths. They have the excellent charge bonus of 30, 68 melee attack, 36 weapon damage. Beautiful. In melee, I believe their weapon damage. Let me try and take a look. Is this the 30 and 6, or do they wield the Corpus? Not entirely sure what they wield in melee. So let's just take a look. If it's 30 and 6, wow. So they wield the same swords that the Libyan infantry wield, as we see the Praetorians falling due to army losses. And of course, I think this build is very good, but I don't know, maybe I'd remove a companion? Not entirely sure. The Numidian nobles are just so nice right now in Blade Balance. 15 ammo is amazing on these guys. It's just so much fun to use them. But you still require skill to use them. You need to remove Fired Will. You might be tempted to just leave Fired Will turned on. But I think leaving them until endgame and having a Numidian noble with full ammo is just such a scary sight for any enemy. And it was used very well against me by this player called Helena. But I don't know if I can bring that battle because I think it'll be decent. I hope it won't be. I wanted to make one of those dank intros for that battle because it was a really memorable one. But let's see. Hopefully I can. The companion cav did well. One of the companions didn't really do well, but when you mold your army to 4 elite tier units, you have the luxury of 1 elite tier not doing well. And this is the big departure from how you should think about, traditional armies. If you pick Rome, you'd want your legionary cohorts to each get like 100 to 150 odd kills. Let the Hastati get a good number of kills like this, and then let the Praetorians get at least a double XP chevron, while the Sake equities don't do much. Here, you literally don't want anything to really get many kills. Getting 100 kills and a single XP chevron with the mercenary Celtic warrior is just a bonus. All you need is and you don't need the Scutari and the Carthaginian cavalry to get any kills. All you want them to do is kill off the enemy cavalry. And then you just want to have the maneuverability of your 4 elite tier cavalry units who have excellent attack against infantry, and these ones that are just so multifaceted that they can kill off infantry and any depleted enemy cavalry equally. And then you'd have the slingers with their extended amounts of ammo, and you just pelt the enemy until they're dead. Pelt and charge. That's the name of this build. Maybe I'll make a let's build out of it. Who knows? Hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and stay tuned for more. Peace.